Do not attempt to adjust your dial. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. It's your boy Big Vern. This is App Stupid, the fastest growing sports and entertainment show on these YouTube streets. You're welcome. Holla at us. Boy Big Vern doing what we always do on a Thursday, bringing them the news to you. You know how we do it. In our last segment, we just talked about Kirk Cousins finally finding the bench in Atlanta. Also, how do you feel about it? Is this long overdue? And with 3 games left in the season, what do you really expect to see from Michael Penix Jr.? Those are fair questions. Then we talked some Will Levis. The end eventually happened like I told everybody it would. He was not supposed to be in the NFL to begin with. It took him 2 years to find this out. He's now benched. He's relegated to being a backup. And find out what we think about that story. It's a lot of gloom and doom. However, we do have some good news. Michael Vick, congratulations to him. He is the new head coach at Norfolk State University for the Spartans. They've made that thing official. Find out what we think when we come back from a quick 20 from our rap album we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. It's your boy Big Vern coming to you with another rap album. Freddie Gibbs, You Only Die Once. In stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorite on the track so far is Cosmo Freestyle, Wolverine crazy, yo. Rabbit Island, It's Your Anniversary, that song crazy too. Yeah, Walk It Off, and On the Set. Freddie Gibbs, You Only Die Once, in stores now. Yeah, shout out to Freddie Gibbs doing his thing. Gary, Indiana's own. Salute. It's a great album. Check it out. Michael Vick, he takes the job at Norfolk State. Like we said, congratulations to him. And I'll always go on record and be the first one to say, if anybody is talking about things from 2007, you are officially a piece of shit. There's a lot about 2007 that many people don't know, and they are devoid of looking at official court documents. I'll go into that at another day and time because I have a whole segment on that. But congrats to Michael Vick. He's the new coach at Norfolk State. He had this to say at a presser. He says, I'm honored and I will look forward to being the new head coach at Norfolk State. And also, I'm looking forward to coming home, end quote. Now, he is from that area. He's from Newport News. So him going in that area should be a great recruiting magnet for a lot of talent that's looking to go look at guys like Michael Vick and look at those things, because what he had was God-given. The speed, the arm, the way he was able to move and float in the pocket. That guy was blockbuster. I remember watching Michael Vick in college at Virginia Tech, and when they played Florida State, I was just like, wow, this dude is just unstoppable. But when he got into the pros, it's like he took it to the next level. And it's the only time in football I remember living in Atlanta and being like, you have to deal with other people and let Vick be Vick. I've never heard that ever. And he was electrifying. I remember Brian Urlacher had broke the pocket, and he was chasing Vick in the backfield. And it's like he would throw a juke move and then he would turn it upfield, and you'd be like, what? The Falcons were sick. That DVD with Vick, Dunn, and I think it was TJ Duckett. That was and again, this is how long I've been around doing this. Well, not doing this, but just been an avid observer of good football and crazy athleticism. Like I said, to see it in action was like, what? Vick was insane. Vick was insane. I'll tell you what, before we go any further, because we'll discuss what conference that Norfolk State is in and everything. Let's take a quick 20 from a rap album we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. Dun, 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 dun. It's your boy Big Vern pushing another rap album this month. Killer Mike. Songs for Sinners and Saints in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the album, Nobody Knows, with Anthony Hamilton, is a really good song. Humble Me, very deep, very good song. Higher Level, Lord Prepare Me, Had to Go Get It, and Still Talking That Shit. Killer Mike, Songs for Saints and Sinners, in stores now. And shout out to Killer Mike. I love the album. It's full of substance and a whole bunch of great songs on there. Like I said, Rock Out on Christmas. Nothing but good hip hop in 2024. We'll go ahead and do the album review at another time. But when we jump into Norfolk State, they're in the Middle Eastern Athletic Conference. 2-3 in the conference last year, 4-8 overall, 3-2 at home, 1-4 away. Now Vick will take over this team. As they've went 9-25 since 2022. So that's not good at any stretch of the imagination. And he'll try to replicate the same success that other former players turned coaches have orchestrated in their first head coaching jobs. Now, I will go on the record as saying this is a great place for him to start, to cut his teeth. I would not try to coach major universities and conferences. And I'll give you like I said, I'll go ahead and lead into that when we get back. But just to name a few players who have done that, of course, the obvious would be Coach Prime. Coach Prime, he went to Jackson State. Then he went to Colorado. You all know the rest is, like I said, the rest is cemented. And then Eddie George, former player, Ohio State University. Tennessee Titan, went to some other places. Now he has taken over Tennessee State. He's led them to the promised land. Is Vick gonna follow in that first footsteps? Also, why is it only historically black college and universities giving these guys a look? Why is it upon that to be like, okay, cool, now you've earned the right to lead this university? Come on, man. Come on. I guess they're wanting to see ticket sales and everything, but if I'm Vick, I would actually stay down. I would not want to play up. And the reason that I can do that is that I can submit my legacy faster, because in this day and age, the NFL is going to find you either way. So whether if I'm at the bigger blue blood universities and I'm stacking talent, or if I'm down where I'm at the HBCU level in the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference, I'm able to become a legend faster. I can lock this thing down and I can blow everybody off the board. I don't have to deal with the money class. I don't have to deal with this kid, that kid. Oh, I can go get 4- and 5-star kids. I can go ahead and put a product out on the field and pack the stands, but I'm also king. Because we don't have a super NIL setup. And I am still big enough where I can have my weight thrown around the administration just like the days of old. I can throw my weight around the administration. I can go ahead and have my pick of the kids who are going to come. And with my name, I can use my cachet and my likeness to get on the major networks and to get them to carry a game or two showing all the success and the progress that we've had. That's a better look and a better lane for Michael Vick. I would not try to do a Deion Sanders where I can go and spring to that next level. The reason it worked so well for Deion is that Deion already had kids in the system. He already had kids in the system. He had identified what he wanted, and he pretty much knew the landscape about where he wanted to go and having certain coaches in position. Even though it's early and Vick has already taken this job, he hasn't hired an offensive coordinator. He hasn't hired a defensive coordinator, a special teams coach. He hasn't hired any other skilled position coaches out there. So there is a blank slate, and there has to be a lot of grace. And that's why I said he should stay down. If you are in the Newport News area and you think that Michael Vick was the best thing to happen in Norfolk State, jump in the comments. We'll go ahead and talk back. This is Big Vern. I'll be back.